I've worked hard. I've kept winning fights and put myself in this position, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. Everything's been geared from the start of this to winning this fight and to getting this opportunity and making the most of it. I'm not going to be able to look at anything and say I could have done more. So I'm ready to win this fight.
Sam Goodman isn't just showing up to fight Naoya Inoue. He's here to prove he's more than the underdog. Can the undefeated challenger dethrone the pound-for-pound king?
It's a decent run of fights as well. So massive credit to Inoue for that. He's breaking boundaries that no other world champions at the minute in the sport most definitely are. I think Goodman might cause problems for a couple of rounds. Inoue took a little while to get going against TJ Dehenny in his last fight, to be honest with you. Obviously broke him down in the end. I think Inoue will stop Goodman. He's going to be crafty. He's going to be tricky, the Aussie. I'm going to call 7 or 8 rounds, maybe similar to the Dehenny one, more of a breakdown job for Inoue.
The boxing world is buzzing as Naoya Inoue, the undisputed super bantamweight champion, gears up to face undefeated challenger Sam Goodman. Known as the Monster, Inoue's impeccable record, devastating power, and surgical precision have dismantled elite opponents like Stephen Fulton and Nonito Donaire. With 4 fights in the past year, his unmatched activity and conditioning make him a heavy favorite. But can his body handle the toll at 122 pounds? On the other side, Sam Goodman steps into the ring with an unbeaten 19-0 record and a reputation as a cerebral fighter. Experts admire his adaptability and strategic mindset, but his lackluster performance in his last fight has some doubting his readiness for the challenge ahead. Set to take place on Friday, January 24th, 2025 at the Ariake Arena in Tokyo, this fight promises to be a blockbuster showdown for the undisputed super bantamweight title. Originally scheduled for December 24th, 2024, the bout was postponed after Sam Goodman suffered a cut above his left eye during sparring. While most professionals lean toward Inoue's dominance and experience, they caution that Goodman's potential to pull off a shocking upset can't be ignored. Billy Dibb recently shared his thoughts on the potential clash between Naoya Inoue and Sam Goodman, offering a mix of praise and reality. He began by highlighting Inoue's dominance while acknowledging Goodman's confidence.
Inoue is on another level. But Sam's very, very confident about what he's doing, and they've obviously taken a step aside at the moment to focus on what they're doing now. But he's in line for that opportunity against Inoue. Obviously, he's the red hot ticket. So if you can upset the apple cart and get that win.
However, Dibb didn't shy away from the challenges Goodman faces in stepping into the ring with someone of Inoue's caliber. He emphasized that while Goodman's undefeated record of 21 wins is impressive, beating Inoue would require an exceptional performance.
You're on a big stage, aren't you? But obviously it's a massive opportunity for Sam. First and foremost, he has to get through this one and stay on the winning route, and then obviously the fight with Inoue is around the corner. They're saying December, and you know what? You got to give Sam credit, and he's notched up 21 victories in a row, and so when a guy hasn't lost, it's hard to teach him how to lose. So Inoue is going to need to put in a great performance to beat him.
Dibb's analysis underscores the high stakes of this potential showdown. While Inoue is widely regarded as unbeatable at this stage, Goodman's confidence and resilience may offer a glimmer of hope to his supporters. The big question remains, can Goodman rise to the occasion and deliver the performance of his career? Sam Goodman is gearing up for the biggest challenge of his career, a showdown against Naoya Inoue for the undisputed super bantamweight title. While many view Goodman as the underdog, his mindset is anything but defeatist. Reflecting on the opportunity, Goodman made it clear that he's entering the ring with only one goal in mind.
It's something I'm looking to take with both hands. I'm not just coming here or going there to make up the numbers like I think a lot of fighters have. I got in this sport to be a world champion, to be undisputed world champion. I get my chance to do that. I ain't letting it go.
Goodman's words echo the determination of a fighter who refuses to be overshadowed, even by a dominant champion like Inoue. This fight isn't just another title shot for him. It's the culmination of years of hard work and a chance to etch his name in boxing history. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see whether this unwavering belief can translate into an upset in Tokyo. As the countdown to Sam Goodman's fight against Naoya Inoue continues, analysts are dissecting what makes Goodman a unique challenge for the seemingly untouchable champion. While many have focused on Inoue's power and precision, one analyst highlighted Goodman's mental approach as a potential factor that could disrupt Inoue's rhythm.
Once he gets in the ring, how will Sam cause Naoya Inoue problems? Sam is a thinker. that's going to be an issue because Naoya Inoue is typically the guy in there who's doing most of the thinking. He does fight a lot of brawlers. So it's going to be interesting to fight somebody like Sam, or not to say that Inoue has never fought someone like Sam in terms of his mental capacity, but I am saying on average he doesn't fight guys who are think first, more guys who are strong or just kind of reactionary. Sam is not reckless. Another thing about Sam, he's not a reckless guy. He's computing everything and he's calculating everything. Sam will be working every second of every single round. I've always said anybody who's going to fight Inoue can't afford to be timid with Inoue, and they have to work. They have to work every second of every round, at least for it to be competitive.
This insight underscores a critical point. Goodman's cerebral fighting style and ability to stay active throughout the fight may pose problems for Inoue, who typically dominates both physically and strategically. Question remains whether Goodman's precision and mental game will be enough to withstand the relentless assault of one of boxing's most dangerous champions. While Sam Goodman's strategic approach has drawn praise, some analysts remain firm in their belief that Naoya Inoue holds a clear advantage when it comes to overall ring intelligence. One analyst addressed the disparity directly, emphasizing Inoue's ability to outthink his opponents.
Boxing IQ. Come on, this guy is a two-time undisputed world champion. Naoya Inoue. Boxing IQ through the roof. Faced all kinds of styles. The top level, face guys with belts, top level, also face undefeated guys. You got to give it to Naoya Inoue.
This statement highlights the uphill battle Goodman faces. Inoue's boxing IQ isn't just about his tactical prowess. It's his ability to adapt mid-fight, read his opponent's intentions, and exploit even the smallest openings. While Goodman's cerebral style could make this matchup more intriguing, Inoue's experience and proven ability to outmaneuver elite fighters like Nonito Donaire and Stephen Fulton may prove too much for the Australian challenger. The fight is shaping up to be a test of strategy, skill, and who can impose their will on the grandest stage. As a fellow Australian and seasoned boxer, Jason Maloney shared his thoughts on Sam Goodman's chances against Naoya Inoue. While showing support for his countryman, Maloney didn't shy away from acknowledging the monumental challenge Goodman faces against the reigning champion.
Oh, look, you want to back your countryman and you hope he does well, but it's very hard to see anyone at 122 giving Inoue too much trouble. But yeah, mate, I'll back him and hope he does well in the fight.
Maloney's words capture the delicate balance between national pride and the harsh reality of facing a generational talent like Inoue. While his loyalty to Goodman is evident, his acknowledgement of Inoue's dominance at 122 pounds reflects the widespread belief that the Japanese champion remains levels above the competition. Still, Maloney's support echoes the hopes of Australian fans who believe Goodman could defy the odds and make history. While many analysts weigh the strengths and weaknesses of both fighters, some take a more direct and unflinching stance on the outcome of this matchup. One observer offered a blunt assessment of Sam Goodman's chances against Naoya Inoue.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. So Naoya Inoue is back, 25 Jan, facing Sam Goodman. Now, I'm going to tell you, Sam Goodman can scrap. I just don't think anybody's beating Naoya Inoue right now. But there are still some who feel Sam Goodman is going to pull off the miraculous upset. Now, to that I say, the most respectful way to hold your horses, let's not take it so stupid.
This straightforward prediction underscores the towering expectations surrounding Inoue. With his dominance at 122 pounds already proven, many believe Inoue's focus should soon shift to super fights against elite names in other weight classes.
Sam Goodman's coming off an injury, man. And he's getting right back in the ring, and getting right in the ring, what is it, like 30, 40, 60 days, 45 days after this injury, whatever it is. I'll tell you what, if Sam Goodman pulls off the upset, I'll be shocked. But I'm going to go ahead and say Naoya Inoue tranquilizes him. But then after that, we got to see what Naoya Inoue is going to do. I would like to see him make some of these dream matchups for guys a couple weight classes above him, because it just doesn't seem like anybody can really compete with that dude at his weight class.
For Goodman, this adds even more pressure, as he faces not only a legendary champion, but also the challenge of proving he belongs on boxing's grandest stage. Sam Goodman's confidence continues to shine through ahead of his showdown with Naoya Inoue. As he gears up for the biggest fight of his career, Goodman doesn't shy away from stirring the pot, particularly when reflecting on Inoue's past opponents. In a bold statement, he drew a direct line between himself and one of Inoue's previous challengers. "Inoue is taking on my sloppy seconds." Goodman went on to clarify his stance, emphasizing that his full focus is on the task at hand, but still took the opportunity to dismiss Inoue's upcoming bout.
What about what George Rose, your promoter, said just earlier? You're happy to get over there in September if they need you to get in against Naoya Inoue should he come through this fight?
Look, like I said, I'm focused on this fight and getting past this one. I'm not looking past this. All my focus is completely on this. But you know, Inoue, he's taken on my sloppy seconds in over in September. So he's fighting TJ. I've already been there and done it. So look, yeah, I've already been there, beat TJ. I'll see him at the end of the year.
Goodman's words certainly add a layer of psychological warfare to the matchup. By calling Inoue's upcoming fight against TJ Doheny a mere afterthought in comparison to his own experience, Goodman is trying to shift the narrative, suggesting that he's already conquered the challenges Inoue is facing next. It's a bold tactic, but with a fighter like Inoue, it will take more than words to turn the tide. Goodman is setting the stage for a battle both inside and outside the ring. As Sam Goodman prepares for the biggest fight of his career, his promoter George Rose expressed confidence in Goodman's readiness and his ability to present a legitimate challenge to Naoya Inoue. Rose discussed ongoing talks with Inoue's team, emphasizing how much they believe in Goodman's potential to disrupt the champion's reign.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking to Mr. Honda and Inoue's team, and we'd love for Sam to be that next fight, and we'll absolutely push for that to happen. And Sam's ready. Sam will be ready to go.
Rose's enthusiasm for Goodman's readiness to take on Inoue is clear, as he praises the Australian's desire to face the champion. But Rose doesn't stop there. He goes on to discuss Goodman's qualifications for the challenge, making a case that the upcoming fight could be one of the toughest tests Inoue has faced in recent years.
He wants to get in. You know, I love that Inoue is active. You know, I love that he wants to fight and that he wants to take on all challenges. And I don't think that you can get a better challenge in the division than Sam Goodman. Sam Goodman has earned the title of Mr. Mandatory. He's earned the right to have that fight. He's taken on a lot of tough opponents and put in some fantastic performances. So the guys that Sam has beaten recently are guys that were, that I think would really have given Inoue a tough time. And now he's got Sam Goodman coming, and I think Sam Goodman is the one who can really unlock the secret code to beat the monster.
Rose's bold comments reveal the level of belief his team has in Goodman's skills. By calling Goodman Mr. Mandatory and suggesting he might be the one to unlock the secret code to defeat Inoue, Rose adds more heat to the rivalry. Inoue is known for his powerful performances, but Goodman's team is ready to test if the champion can truly overcome a challenger like him. Ra'iz Aleem, who fought Sam Goodman in a highly competitive bout, has strong thoughts on the potential matchup between Naoya Inoue and Goodman. Aleem, reflecting on the dynamics of the super bantamweight division, believes Inoue will prove to be too much for Goodman. His comments not only express his own views on the fight, but also reveal his frustration about missing out on an opportunity to challenge Inoue.
Man, hey, he's a tough guy. You know, he's showing up to win. You know, shit ain't gonna happen, but it is what it is. You know, it's gonna be a tough fight. Man, honestly, you know, I'm just excited to get back into the ring and do what I love to do. And I want the top guys, you know, I want the big fights, you know, so whoever is the champ, that's who I want, you know, so gotta get through this, and I want to start 2025 off with a bang.
Do you think Sam will be able to beat Inoue, seeing that you share the ring with him?
No, honestly, you know, I think Inoue stops him within 8. You know, Sam, he's not a big puncher. You know, he's a solid dude. You know, he's not a bum. He's undefeated. But, you know, I don't see him going out there and really making Inoue do anything to respect him. you know, so.
Aleem's prediction speaks volumes about his confidence in Inoue's dominant abilities. While he respects Goodman's skills, Aleem believes Inoue's power and precision will eventually overwhelm the Australian fighter. But his bitterness stems from the missed opportunity to face Inoue himself. After a hard-fought victory over Goodman, Aleem was hoping to secure a shot at the undisputed champion. Inoue taking the spot Aleem once aimed for adds a layer of frustration, as the super bantamweight division is now looking at new challenges, with Goodman stepping in as the man to face Inoue next. As Sam Goodman gears up for the biggest fight of his career against Naoya Inoue, he reflects on the journey that has brought him to this point. While the spotlight shines on the champion, Goodman remains steadfast in his belief in his preparation and his ability to challenge Inoue for the undisputed super bantamweight title. Despite the criticisms and doubts from some outside observers, Goodman is confident in his team's work and his own determination to succeed.
Look, I know the work that's went into this, and my team know the work that's went into this, and for the people that want to, you know, knock it or whatever, it's I'm not too phased. You know, I've had this goal since I was a young kid, and to do it against a guy that's pound for pound one of the best, what a way to, to cap it off.
Goodman's words reflect his single-minded focus on achieving his dreams, despite the challenges ahead. He understands the magnitude of the fight against Inoue, acknowledging the champion's place in the pound-for-pound rankings, but he remains undeterred by the criticism or the difficulty of the task. For Goodman, this is the culmination of years of work, and the chance to prove himself against one of the sport's best is the ultimate reward. As he continues to prepare for the showdown, his unwavering belief in his preparation stands out as a key factor in his mindset. As the fight between Sam Goodman and Naoya Inoue approaches, Goodman isn't just focusing on his own preparation, he's also keenly aware of the outside factors at play, particularly the confidence of Inoue's team. While many see Inoue as the clear favorite, Goodman feels that the people behind the scenes, Inoue's promoters and management, are overlooking him, focusing instead on the next steps for their champion. Goodman, however, isn't fazed by these distractions. He's resolute in his belief that he still has more to show and is fully focused on delivering his best performance in the ring.
Do you think people are overlooking you? Do you think people have given up on there being a threat to Inoue at this weight?
Mate, I don't know about him and his team, but like the people that run everything behind the show, like his promoters and that, they're definitely overlooking me. So you're seeing all the stuff that's coming out about, they're planning, not just his next fight, but his next 3 and stuff like that. Look, he could be locked in with another couple of me. So no one has seen the best of me yet. And I just focus on what I need to be doing, and that's just showing up every day, and I know if I bring my best, I'll beat this guy.
Goodman's remarks underline his belief that Inoue's team is prematurely writing him off, focusing too much on future plans rather than giving him the respect he feels he deserves in the present. His unwavering confidence in his abilities shines through as he insists that no one has yet seen the full extent of his talent. By emphasizing his preparation and determination, Goodman sets the stage for what he believes will be a career-defining performance. A fight where he will prove that he belongs at the top level. As the buzz intensifies, it's clear that Sam Goodman isn't just aiming to challenge Naoya Inoue for the undisputed super bantamweight title. He's preparing to make a statement that will echo through the sport. The mental battle is just as crucial as the physical one, and Goodman's unshakable confidence has already set the tone for the fight. His belief that Inoue's team is overlooking him adds fuel to the fire, but it's not just talk. Goodman has been meticulously fine-tuning his strategy, sharpening his mind, and refining his technique to ensure that when the bell rings, he'll be ready to face the storm head on. The fight on January 24th, 2025 in Tokyo won't just be another title defense for Inoue. It's a chance for Goodman to prove that the so-called underdog has a story to tell, and that story will be written with every jab, every counter, every move he makes in that ring. The Australian challenger, who's known for his cerebral fighting style, is fully aware that beating a fighter of Inoue's caliber will require more than just skill. It will take mental toughness, resilience, and a game plan that disrupts Inoue's rhythm. As the countdown continues, it's clear that Goodman's journey from underdog to potential champion is anything but a fairy tale. His words are a testament to the sheer belief he holds in his abilities. And while the odds may still favor Inoue, Goodman's unwavering determination will be the defining factor in the fight. The question remains, can this underdog rise to the occasion and defy all expectations? The answer lies in the ring on January 24th, 2025, when Sam Goodman will make his case to the world.